Alright folks, welcome to this video where you once again join me in the wild countryside of Scotland. And today I'm keeping my voice down because I'm infiltrating the perimeter here and we've come to this abandoned house. I was going to wait a while before I came back here, but because it's so heavy rain today, as you can see here, I thought we'll go somewhere with a roof, folks. And yeah, I was here a couple of months ago with a channel DJ. We came and explored here, but today it's a solo adventure, and I thought it'd be cool to come back here because there was a few things when I was editing the video I thought, oh, I wish I'd looked at that, little details. And this here, folks, is a special house because this is the farmhouse with a spiral staircase, and it's got like a stained glass window. So yeah, it is the same house, but it's like new details of history. What a way to look at it. It's the perfect location when the rain is this heavy. So I'll dry the lens and we'll get into this adventure. Wow, I love coming to places like this, folks. It's a crazy adventure often. It's the adrenaline rush of exploring, finding abandoned history, and try to get into these places is most of the adventure. It's like, wow, the things that you see, it's magical. Wow, look at this big old kitchen right here, folks. Oh look, there's a stair going up there at the back of that wall. See, these old farmhouses, folks, they had maids' quarters. Look at this. We never noticed this the last time when I was here with the channel DJ, folks. Check this out. Wow. We've just found a secret room in here, folks. I can't even believe this. This is like a live find on the video. When I said that I thought I missed some history the last time, I had no idea. Wow. This is so spooky here, folks. See, being on a solo adventure is absolutely crazy. Wow, look at the size of that spider on that window. Next to that card. The spiders in here, which are just monstrous. Wow, folks. This is so cool. I can't even believe the places that we find in these adventures. And wow, this whole room here, this is just a small section of this house. Wow, look at this, folks. It's like a real forgotten history of Scotland right here. Oh, the roof at this bit is a wee bit kaput. Look at the old sink over there, folks. Wow. Crazy history of Scotland right here. I can't believe the size of those spiders that I saw. I've got spider webs on there, it's like eerie. There's the sink. Interesting, folks. So this was likely to have been like one of the... I was just wiping the spider webs off my arm there, folks. This is likely to have been some of the maids' quarters, I believe. Wow. This is the sort of real adventure that I love, folks. And it just shows you, even if you've been somewhere, there's like new history to be found, new things to be uncovered. And I just love documenting places that I've never been before. And just check out that wallpaper. Wow. Crazy scenes, folks. We've basically found a secret staircase. Wow. So I'm just difficult for the titles of videos and stuff, so I'll come up with like random titles. Kind of like often it's like secret staircase found or something like that, but it's like daily videos. It's cool to have interesting titles or something a bit different. Yeah, that massive spider, I didn't really want to even get involved with it, but it's just beside that card. somebody's old birthday card or something. Wow, look at all the windows. And the way nature just takes over. There's nothing but spider webs up here. Wow, folks, let's head on with this adventure. See if there's anything else we've missed it in this massive old farmhouse here. All these old light switches and stuff. Wow. If I hadn't looked in that cupboard, I would never have noticed that. And it just shows you how some of these places can have like hidden little nooks and crannies, little secret areas. Yeah. I remember some of the old farmhouses when I was young. We used to stay at some relations and they had areas like that in the farmhouse as well. And an interesting thing, folks, last time I was here I was calling this an agar, but look, it's actually an essay. And I believe this is actually a British cooker company. Well, a stove company. Wow, look at the detail there. It's in really good condition. And then look, we've seen these pulleys before at other abandoned houses, and you can see that it's actually got a plank of wood attached over it. Look at this, folks. Oh, it must be horses. Gymkhana, Hunter Trials. First prize, look, that red one. Wow, there's so many rosettes here, folks, look at this. This is one of the details I noticed when I was editing it the last time. I missed all these rosettes. And it shows that these folk have been champion horse folk. Look, there's another first. Wow, I love the way the paint flakes and degrades as it falls off the roof. Yeah, this is like a little serving hatch from the kitchen, so they could probably grab the food and then easily take it. I did explore this house before, so I'm going to look at new things today and things I didn't look at the last time. And I was just thinking, I was in here the last time and explained about the larder and stuff like this. That was before the days of fridges, folks. Look at the stone floors as well. Like a lot of farmhouses. Wow. That's the kind of things I love there, look at that. The old Hoover. Wow. Australian gold. I've never even heard of some of those old makes. That must have been for like polishing the boots. Wow, even the old box, look. Yeah, and above here is where the spiral staircase is. It's insane coming back to a place like this, folks. It's like wild history. And see, being on your own, like just picture this, folks. I'm inside this dark house right now. And look at this all around me. The spiral staircase is there, but it's like eerie. If I didn't have my light on right now, it would be spooky as anything. Look at this detail. I don't think I looked at this last time. Look at that plaster work, folks. It's incredible details of like history like that. I love to see it and document it. And look, I missed all that the last time. Look, there's a hook up there. Even those details, look. Again, it's not just been a plain house. The reason I didn't give away locations of places like this, folks, is for vandalism. Because look, all the light fittings and stuff are still perfect condition. we like to keep things like that when we explore. Look at this window here with the pattern. Don't know if the pattern comes out on the video. Wow, this is like the wee conservatory. I can hear water. You can hear the water dripping up there, folks. That was an eerie sound on its own. Yeah, they've got the horses on the wall, and that probably signifies those horse rosettes that we saw. Look at that, folks. My favourite fireplace in this house, like the green with the orange of the copper. Crazy adventures. Look at this lampshade. 2 lampshades. It's just like little nuggets of history. And I just love to see it. It's like the old stuff for like the 50s and the 60s, or even older, that I really like seeing. But you can see the mark where the picture's been on the wall. It's proper eerie here, like even this is the toilet here, but look, it's got the glass windows there. Wow, it is crazy, folks. I'm taking in all these details, and actually I missed them. I didn't look closely at a lot of things last time, so it's cool to come back and just really document history. Look, the soap is still sitting there. And look, there's only a cold tap. Look at the detail there. Wow. Yeah, they would really need like a new roof and stuff on there, and then this would be a nice house for somebody. Wow, folks. Look at the spiral staircase too. We'll take a look up there in a minute. It's almost got like the corn, or maybe it's meant to be a head of barley or grain, because it's a farm, and maybe that was reflected in the cast metalwork within the property. Yeah, look at this, it's got all these little details. That was to stop the draft coming through the lock hole. And there's a wee name for that, but I can't remember what it is. Often I learn so many individual little details of history, you forget like the name of an individual piece. Wow, folks. Oh, look at this. Here's an absolutely legendary tractor on the front of a legendary magazine here. This is so cool. It's an old Farmer's Weekly for April 1999. This is insane, folks. Let's have a flick through. Maid Explorer, look at the old Valtteri. Brand new at that time. Wow, this is so cool. Literally, we're stepping back into time. Look at the Zeta. Wow. Here we go, New Holland, Ambra. John Deere, look with the wheels. It's just a thin little magazine back in these days. Look, there's a happy customer. Because he's driving. He's bought this yoke. Look at that Renault tractor. They were taken on by Class. So there we go, that's that. Cool little bit of history, folks. Within this video we've checked out a wee bit of farm history like that. Somebody was chilling in here reading their Farmers Weekly. Oh, look at this history here too, folks. Wow. Old steam locomotive cards. that's history on its own. See, when I come on these adventures, folks, I don't like to touch anything like that, and I just like to see the history and document it, and then kind of on my way, it's cool just to see that. Look at the old thermometer. Wow. That's been so cool, folks. The things we've seen today, it's been surprising to me. It's been interesting. Yeah, there's no more little hidden history around that way, folks. So we'll head up this incredible spiral staircase. Wow. Wow, I just saw the biggest spider in the corner. Some of the spiders in this house here are monsters. Look at that one, it's got a butterfly in its web. This is what I'm climbing through right here, folks. Every step, it's got massive webs on it. And that's often, again, when I'm on these adventures exploring, this is what we're pushing through to get the footage, and it's like wild, scary. And often when I hear spider webs on Maid, I always think, oh, it's one of those big beasts. Whoa, there's an even bigger one. Look at the size of that spider. That's crazy. Some of the beasts, the animals that we've seen this year on our adventures are gigantic compared to the old animals that I used to see. Yeah, somebody's definitely obviously been in. I don't know if it's the house owner or somebody, but since I was here, all this stuff's been moved. Look at that, folks. I'm keeping my voice down now. Look at this. See, down here, I believe this would have been the maid's quarters. Because this room here's got its own door which leads outside. Wow, this is just a haven for wildlife now, this place. Wow. This wall doesn't look too good right here. Yeah, on the outside there's a door that goes out. So I'm not sure about that. Yeah, it looks like there isn't actually a door here. So I was thinking this was the maid's quarters, but I'm probably wrong. Let's see. 1986, look. That newspaper there is older than me. That is crazy, folks, right there. Like Vauxhall, Astra, oh, a Belmont and an Astra, they look similar. And a Nova and a Cavalier. So interesting. Wow, there's a whole room here, folks, look. Oh, this is the same room that goes to the landing. Wow, folks. See, somebody's pushed this door open and stuff. I don't think that door was even open the last time. Yeah, see, this could have been maids' rooms, but then I don't think the maids would have had a bell. Because I think this bell was for ringing. Maybe the maids came through for that room there, and boom, and then served the house like people. Whoa, look, there's been a big wasp bite there. There's a spider. I wonder if the spider ate the wasps. The things you see on these adventures, folks. Look at the old blind. literally, we have been like walking about in history right here once again. Look at the old emblem on there. Again, when I visit properties and stuff, I always come with the greatest respect. I always leave doors and stuff as I find them. Again, I just like seeing the old stuff, and then I'm on my way. And yeah, I'm so glad I came back, because the little tiny details that I missed the last time are worth documenting. Houses like this will get completely overhauled, and a lot of the old things we've seen today will get demolished or taken away. So yeah, it's been cool. We've just done a circuit round there. Yeah, I'm sure that door was closed the last time I was here. Check out, folks. Crazy abandoned scenes. What's that in the sink, look? Crazy scenes, folks. Crazy history, once again documented. Yeah, look, that window goes out to the outside. So I'm keeping my voice down in this room. It's crazy because it actually looks more degraded now. My video a few months ago, it looks like this plaster may have fallen down since that time. I'm not sure if somebody's been in the attic here or something. Maybe that ladder that we saw going up in the original secret stairway, maybe somebody was actually going up into this room. The sad thing is, if that window's open, birds and stuff will come in, fly right through the house. At least the last time this door was closed, so that didn't happen. But like I say, I leave things as I find them. Look at this, folks, the stained glass window detail. It's hard to even see, but I'll try and reach up. Wow, so there we go, we've literally like navigated through history once again. And some of the stuff we've seen has been epic. Look at that. Gyro tennis. That's some old like game. I love the old boxes and the old designs. It's a cool font. Yeah, so there we go. It's like all the doors have been opened in here since I was last here. Look at these old lights. Yeah, most of these rooms have got these wee cupboards. So in this bedroom, folks, you can see it's got the bell as well, which would have been called Maid. And the maids were treated well. It's not like a slave situation where the person was working there against their will. It was actually, they were almost part of the family. The farmer and his wife and family would look after the maids. The maids worked within the house, cleaning, cooking, doing any other odd jobs, maybe like picking peas or digging up tatties for tea. They would have had a cook and stuff potentially as well. And a lot of these people would have stayed in a house, and that's the reason Scottish, like traditional Scottish farmhouses are so big. Yeah, I can't believe even the size of these spiders, folks. The webs are everywhere. Wow. The webs are everywhere. They must be like living under the carpet. And the size of some of them, they're like tarantulas. Wow, folks, that has been crazy. See, coming to a place on your own, like it's a different energy, it's a different vibe, because there's almost like a spooky vibe to it, and you can only aim the torch one way. In some of these dark rooms, folks, it's eerie. Can just look at the character of that. It's like something for a horror film. Yeah, look, it's like somebody's been camping in here. There's like kitchen roll or toilet roll been torn up. Yeah, look at that, folks. Yeah, what a place. I'm glad I came back, and it's been cool just to see little things that we didn't see the last time. Like I've said many times, to the landowner and the house owner, we come with the greatest respects. Can I never give away the location of these places, so they stay like this. Look at that thing there, that's an old lantern or a lamp. Just when you think you've seen all the coolest things, you come across a thing like that. The wee taps. It's almost like a ceramic bottle on it. British made, it says. A tilly lamp. There you go, folks, an old tilly lamp. Anyway, let's head on out of here, folks. It's quite an adventure often coming to these places and trying to get into them and then back out. We're getting the footage for these daily videos, folks, and it is always a crazy adventure. This is what we noticed, an interesting thing last time. This is actually a felt door, which is unusual. You didn't see many like felt doors. Anyway, folks, I'm going to turn the light off now because we're a bit ahead on it. It's been a cool adventure. Look, this light here. Look at that light. It's still in place. Even though the roof is totally kaput. The last remains, the lath, the plaster's all fallen off. It's just lying everywhere. There's maybe history buried underneath that heap of plaster. Look at all the lines, English breakfast tea. Look at that there, folks, for a scene of abandoned Scotland. And it's so cool to see stuff like that, little details of history. Just so that's a special scene on its own right there. You could almost like have that as a painting, or the different levels of decay, the way everything just occurs. Things fall down, things grow, other parts rot. Before you know it, boom, it's open to the elements. It's just degrading. Look, there's some horse harnesses or maybe dog leads here. Right, folks, let's move on with this adventure. Now I need to exfiltrate the perimeter, folks. Try and get out of here. It is a madness. That's what all these like adventures are about, folks. Coming and seeing stuff like that. We found a secret staircase. I mean, blows my mind like often. The size of those spiders, they weren't here the last time. No, those big beasts, no as many. But it'll be because of the summer conditions recently. And honestly, like some of the animals I've seen this year, even last year, they're massive. Like, I've seen huge dragonflies. That hawk moth caterpillar we saw the other day on the road. Madness. And those spiders today, crazy scenes. And it's mind-blowing history. Once again brought to you on the channel. If you've not subscribed, give subscribe a click. We're doing these adventures as many days as we can. I try and do it daily, but it's often no easy when we're working it like every day and stuff like that. So yeah, check it out, folks. It's been cool in this one. I say it a lot, but it's been enjoyable. More history documented for the world to see. Look at this, there's a big metal thing on the wall there, and that must have been to hold the door open originally. Anyway, it's still heavy, right? And I'm going to have to try and get back to my car now without getting soaked. Anyway, folks, I'll end this one here. Thanks very much for watching. See you again soon with the next adventure. I don't even know where I'm going, but I hope the rain's off for sure.